First up, the breed. Is it in good heart?
It is in very good heart at the moment. There's a lot of positive things happening within the breed with regards to advances in fertility and the efficiency of the Holstein Friesian cow. And we're gaining a membership and going forward nicely.
So if somebody wants to get into dairying, why would they get into the black and whites?
Just because of the efficiency of size, the consistency of breeding, the families, that the Holstein Friesian is the largest population in the world, and just that genetic base that we've got to draw from. So the top percentage is a very good animal, and it's the consistency of breeding good bulls over good cows all the time, and you can just get the top genetics through with the Friesians.
So looking at the business side, you've got a conference this week.
Well, the board will meet first and discuss all the general business, and we'll have an annual meeting on Thursday, and at that we've got some discussion papers around promotions and social media and how to use it better, and also around a topic of classification and pointing excellent cows. So it'll be interesting to get the feedback from the membership on both of those topics. They're reasonably topical at the moment.
And it's wide open to all members, not just stud breeders.
No, it's open to any member of the public who would like to come and join us for a week and see the sights of Canterbury and enjoy the country.
And keep the coats on.
And keep the coats on, yeah. So, yes.
So let's go back to the grassroots. I mean, you've got some very enthusiastic members.
Oh, absolutely, and particularly within our youth, we've got a very strong black and white youth program that runs within our organisation. We have a youth camp held at the Fielding Dairy event in January each year, where we cover a wide range of topics within breeding of the cows. We've done training of AB or looked at AB technicians. We go and visit factories and do the whole area of dairying, as well as the training of preparing to show a cow, and for those, because that's a big interest for a lot of our youth, of showing calves, and there's just a huge number of youth that are involved, so it's a great atmosphere there.
You mentioned social media. Now, your youth have got a very good Facebook.
Yeah, so one of the drivers for us as an association is to involve our youth more, and we see that as through technology, with the website, social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all those things that young people use that I'm not so familiar with some of them, but I am with most of them now. And yeah, that's a good way we see to attract our youth members to participate in activities of the association and become involved.
Sponsors, you're allowed to have a commercial.
The Holstein Friesian New Zealand is supported by many good businesses, and it's too many to list, but thank you to them all, and particularly thank you to the sponsors of the conference who've supported the local branch in getting this week up and running.
Are we still looking at mainly overseas genetics, or are we holding our own now?
No, I think it's a combination. We've got very much our own genetic base in New Zealand. We're slightly different with the majority of the Holstein Friesians in New Zealand, but we need to keep in touch with the overseas genetics because they're also doing big advancements, particularly in the genomics field, and so that we need to take that into account as well. But it is really about breeding cows for the New Zealand situation is what we need to do, and there is a huge variety in New Zealand of farming situations, so it's not a case of one cow fits all, but within the Holstein Friesian, that's the beauty of the breed, that there is you can breed a Holstein Friesian cow to suit every dairy situation. So,
and I guess we're now very much working more cleverly rather than harder.
Yes, very much so, in the efficiency, and things are changing all the time, like the scientific research going into breeding and just dairy farming is huge, so it's working differently sometimes, and you talk amongst the breeders that there's some that don't quite like to hook on the technology as much, but others just love it and sit and ride with it, and we've got some really forward-thinking members within our membership.
And you don't need to know how it works as long as it does work.
It does work, that's exactly right. That's my role, and I make sure that everybody else knows how it works. So yeah, no, it's a great avenue for us as a promotional tool to get the black and white cow out in front of as many people as we can.